So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Calafiori. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Oh, shooting chance! He wasn't that far away. Bruno Fernandes! That comes as a mighty relief. Locatelli. It's come to nothing. Di Lorenzo. He won't be happy with that one. Zaccagni. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? There's a no-nonsense tackle. And they've got a throw. Well-timed, excellent interception. Raspadori. And it's Zaniolo. Goes for the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bernardo Silva.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
He's tried one! Pedro Neto. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Raspadori. Now it's Politano. Good read, needed to be. Bernardo Silva.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the right. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Now it's Zaccagni. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pedro Neto. He has found a way through. And the cross comes in. Now, who's going to be first to this? No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Now it's Raspadori. Pedro Neto. Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. Just about within shooting range. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zaniolo. Out to the left. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He gets big! Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. Locatelli.
Italy truly have no need to panic.
5 minutes of the first half. Bernardo Silva is the guilty party there.
Oh, good save. He's read that very well.
João Cancelo. Zaniolo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he cuts out the supply. That's a little off target. And here's Locatelli. And here's Raspadori. He's having a go. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Raspadori really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Calafiori. For Zaniolo. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high.
Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
He is through here.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super ball. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Raspadori. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Spread it left. Zaccagni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Neto. He's going for goal. It's Rolu. That's another chance. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. No, again there's no way through. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Good chance here! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a promising position, delivered with swing. And he gets rid in a hurry. Takes the shot! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedro Neto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rafael Leao. Zaniolo plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
João Cancelo just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a good ball out wide. Ruben Dias. Shapes to shoot!
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bastoni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Zaniolo.
Now, what about a counter-attack? João Cancelo cuts it out. That has ended up in no man's land.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on canny finish! It's bounced back off the post. Ruben Dias has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That's been won straight back. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Looking to play him in. Portugal clearly now. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster. Applies the finish! Kunde with the clearance. Out to the left it goes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kamavinga. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is a little...
And it's been given away. Shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Mbappe! Oh, what a mistake!
Diogo Dalot. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rabiot. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe, here's a
Chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
pass somewhat off target.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And the finish!
France are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him.
And a chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Mbappe turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
France take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Ronaldo.
Camavinga.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez. Vitinha gets across and deals with it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Shot could be shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
It's a good ball out wide, and he's managed to get free.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get it through? He has found the way through.
Chance, surely!
And the pass is intercepted.
It's Rabiot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rabiot clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with the corner, they're first.
Rabiot! Just off target.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And no, that is... Here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. And the cutback. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rabiot has created one goal already. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Mbappe. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pings in across. Oh, important interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis.
Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pedro Neto. There's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. Rabiot. Camavinga. And the through ball. Ruben Dias. Tries to play it through. Elise. Oh, well measured. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Dembele.
Such good technique.
Now this could be a chance. Chouameni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has not gone well. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's a pretty loose pass. Rabiot. No way through. And here's Dembele. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely shaped ball. Bernardo Silva. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, great feet, that.
And it's slung out wide. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Chouameni. He's looking wide. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Upamecano deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bruno Fernandes. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Distributed tidily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been slung wide. And it's Hernandez. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rabiot. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Takes the shot! Decent hit and on target. Olise. Mbappe. There's the shot! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brilliantly cut out. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And reclaimed. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Dembele. Mendes gets over and intercepts. 5 minutes left on the clock. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Spread out to the left. France close now to seeing this one through to the end.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's at the end. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here.
Onana
Goes for goal! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Teat kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
And this is Lukaku. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And it's Meunier.
And there's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, delicate chip through. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pedri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Onana. It's not an especially good pass, that. Spread it left.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
De Bruyne! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the...
Real chance! Cleared without complication.
Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for a runner, and he's worked it through. Now it's Lukaku. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Meunier flashes it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Ruiz. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Takes a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Over to the left. Doku just eases him off the ball.
Pedri, pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
De Keeper is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Yeah, we see this.
Morata! Just off target. No way through there.
Tries to pass it through. Tielemans.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri takes a shot.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Grimaldo makes the interception. Nicely aimed pass. He shifted it to the flank. Doku
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
De Keeper does really well to win the ball there. Real chance here.
Shapes to shoot!
And it's slung out wide. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Teat calmly anticipates.
And here's Doku. He is through here. Chooses to go back. Rodri. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Belgium can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nico Williams short changes him with that pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that's well seen too. Pedri. And he's managed to gift it back. Luca Bacchio.
Defending was strong and firm.
He's picked his way through.
Out to the left it goes. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne with the short one.
And it's Tielemans. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Nico Williams proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bornau gets over and intercepts.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tielemans.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Now it's Doku.
He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Hangs in a cross.
Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And now they can spring out of defence. Belgium needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So, third corner of the game.
Surely now! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Courtois claims comfortably. Looking for options for movement. Luca Bacchio is wide and looking to get onto this.
He's got tall. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
They've played it short. And he shoots!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And the pass is intercepted. Tielemans powering forward here.
Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is Lukaku. Played out to the right. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
He's found a way through. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Lukaku
Receives it in a wide position. No foul, says the referee.
Pedri, nicely shaped ball.
That's good vision.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Morata is flagged offside. Fabian Ruiz.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, good-looking ball.
De Kalpa.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Doku.
De Bruyne. Always onto this.
That looks a good ball through. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Can he get it through?
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
De Bruyne. Lukaku.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. Lukaku!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Doku concedes a free kick for that.
The most accurate pass.
How Kubasi
Promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball.
throw in.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nico Williams tries across, and he's heaved it away. Doku. Now, can they get him away? Yamal's cross. There's the header! It's fallen kindly here, and it's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is that. Belgium were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Vitinha.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising.
A real chance!
And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising, and he's got the beating of his man.
And the finish! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the game's first takes a shot. Great strike. The test for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And this is Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Here's... Can he finish? Good strike, quite an alarm.
And here's Havertz. Spread it left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's surging through.
Looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he's been shifted off it. Wits!
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole... He's having a go! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Tries from a long way out. And what are we quick to recover this?
Oh, he's been caught napping!
There will be a throw-in. Good ball, good take.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Bruno Fernandes.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Wits.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Joao Felix.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this?
It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bruno Fernandes. Half an hour played now. Looking for options for movement.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Havertz! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Wirtz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were... Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Wirtz. Diogo Dalot. And the shot! Remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is quite a battle.
Well,
up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Cleared away. Played down the flank. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Goretzka. And Raum. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedro Neto. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Diogo Dalot drives forward on the overlap. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gnabry. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got tall. Oh, fight! And there is the half-time whistle. Portugal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Raum. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Diogo Dalot gets over and intercepts. And this is Bernardo Silva. And he welcomes it in. And Bernardo Silva has another go! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's João Felix. Tries to pass it through. A probing pass. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them. Goes for goal! Just eases him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bernardo Silva. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And this is Ronaldo. Raum calmly anticipates. That has been slung wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's João Felix. He's got away. João Felix! There's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nicely spread. Will play through for the wide man. João Felix, who has set up 2 goals. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Wirtz plays it in. Diogo Dalot. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Raum played into space. And here's Neto. Portugal looking to pass their way through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found the way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be...
And he shoots! Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Andrić. That'll be a throw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Andrić. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The ball has bounced loose now. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Musiala could try cutting inside here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Germany nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
João Felix. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. He's shift. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Opts to play it back. And it's He's having a shot! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Vitinha. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Well, we are already up and running again. Portugal displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Rising over the bar.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Bernardo Silva. Nicely aimed pass. Adeyemi. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Over to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Adeyemi, he is through here. Swings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Played into space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good take in a good area. Raum. Strong running down that left flank. And that is a little undercooked. Vitinha has found the net here, of course. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Portugal shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vitinha. Vitinha! Oh no, that... We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Knocks it into space. Big header! Oh, should have put that away. Nuno Mendes. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Succumbs to the pressure. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Chance, surely! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Driving forward. Goretzka played out to the left flank. And that could set him on his way. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Saka! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's having a go!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Rice gathers from the goal kick. Vitinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked shoots! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the...
Applies the finish! That comes as a mighty relief. Now it's Kane. Kane powering. And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
England with the corner. They're first. Portugal are looking to go forward now. He's a shot. Gone out of play. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now that was neither one thing nor the other.
Cristiano Ronaldo really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
He's on it, can he get away? Great vision. Pedro Neto receives it in a... And a chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Belly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played into space. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that looks a...
He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He's looking wide. And he's gone backward here.
Can he finish?
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide.
And the finish!
And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes. And that's been won straight back.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to gift it back. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's got...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Portugal take...
There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
England have got it back and they'll have another go. Palmer is onto this. Diogo Dalot out to the right. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Palmer goes steaming forward. Saka looking to get on the end of this. They're urging him to
shot a goal! He scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved...
And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's made its way to him.
Palmer.
Oh, that is off, and again! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And it's Kane. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Portugal have reclaimed it. Pedro Neto. That's a throw.
That is good alertness.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Tries to dink it through, and this is Kane. Kane, can he finish? And it's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nuno Mendes, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mendes made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Lewis Skelly. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for options for movement. Lewis Skelly. Now the ball, he's got full. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. Oh, chance! You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Pickford. Saka on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Saka. Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
England have their third corner. Good read, needed to be. Has a look up and drives it forward.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's running through. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he skips past his man. Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Pedro Neto had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Bellingham.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, no joy this time. Played out towards the right wing. England go in search of a late winner. And he's straight offside. Over to the left. Oh, easy pickings there. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now this could be a chance. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. It's Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, should have put that away.
Kane fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Played back to the goalkeeper. That is ended up in no man's land. Palmer. Played out to the right. Saka picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice control. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Grealish. Well, that defending is Arnold. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And if you do have a chance today, please
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Number 15.
The hostilities have already resumed.
Number 24.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Number 17. Substitution
Rice.
in progress.
Threads one in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Kane. He's in plenty of space here. Foden is having a shot! It's loose, and there's a... This time, surely! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Tries to play it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good take in a good area. He slings it in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Kane. Joao Felix. Stones calmly anticipates. And here's Eze. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Diogo Dalot has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Up he goes! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
And there goes the final whistle. England have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal...
That's another chance!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a sharp pass. Demiral promptly onto that, and that is that. Back to Kolu. That's the throw. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to...
Yamal! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Kajolu. Back to Kolu. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Yamal, well timed, excellent interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pau Cubarsí does really well to win the ball there. Yildiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There, little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Turkey are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Actor Kolu. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Goulet, and it's Kukçu. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, that's good defending.
Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Nice control. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. And he's buried it. 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good read, needed to be. That's travelling a long way. Badaxi. And here's Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yildiz. Fabian Ruiz. Not the most accurate pass. Celik. Turkey looking to pass their way through, and he's tried one! Fantastic from Aktakolu! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds...
Has a shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. Cross flung in towards the middle. Yayin deals with that nice and simple. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Çalhanoğlu. Pedri. Spread neatly. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Bardakci with the clearance. Yildiz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
What's
Yildiz? Pedri. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Now then, the ball's come loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome our live
Well, it's been a tight
field.
game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's well spotted. Grimaldo. Shifted it to the flank. Nico Williams gets into a good position. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. That's a good ball out wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nico Williams, and it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz, can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aktakolu absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pinches it off him. Williams, real chance! Goal, Spain! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain take the lead. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the finish! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square. Chance for a shot! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Goulet clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yildiz is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Williams. He's picked his way through.
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Kajolu. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Played it again, climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Celik is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Strong running down that left flank. And he's onside, and he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Point-blank header! That is not... He's going for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kadiolu really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Turkey clearly have been instructed to kill this.
He's gone for goal! It's hit the upright.
Nico Williams, looking understandably energised after his goal. Bayindir gets it away. Now, can they get him away?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Nicely weighted ball. Pedro Porro, Yamal.
He's had a shot! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He is through here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's anyone's, but he's having a go. And that is wildly off target. Nicely aimed pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
He won't be happy with that one. Turkey need to make something happen here. Now it's Williams. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kajolu.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, and sharp. Goulart carries the ball down the right. Rodri. Pedri. Ball's played through. He's got away. Demiral did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now the delivery. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Kubasi. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Half-time, extra time.
And now, to all members of the crowd...
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Corner number 2 then. And he's had a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Goulart. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Grimaldo. Out of play for a throw. Fabian Ruiz. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed into the box. Tries to get it clear. It's a loose ball. Swings it across. Demiral clears it away.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's having a go! And that certainly packed a punch. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose here. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The conditions
England.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the player.
It's Kovacic! And the ball's come loose here. Bellingham. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work best in a midfield three, I would say, but he's not really someone who can play as a single pivot. He'll be busy breaking lines once he gets into that left channel.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Modric. Now it's Budimir. Stones spots it and intercepts. Saka chasing after it. He's found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stones calmly anticipates. Bellingham. No, it's come to nothing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Budimir. Lewis Skelly makes the interception. Now it's Foden. He is through here. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through Saka! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Budimir. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saka. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baturina receives it in a wide position. Wriggles his way through. He has found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Baturina. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Modric. Kovacic. Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! Palmer. Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
That could spell trouble.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Baturina. And he welcomes it in. Lovely feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Petkovic. Big chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Well, would you believe that?
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
England choosing to make the first change.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
5 minutes till the break. Oh, that's fabulous. Perisic. Petkovic. Now it's Budimir. That's a throw. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Petkovic. Well, that has not gone well. Juranovic tries to play it through. Kovacic, brilliantly cut out. Shapes to shoot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Croatia got as close as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. Some first half thoughts?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that could be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Croatia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
And the finish! Nicely aimed pass. Rice couldn't squeeze it through. He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ball's gone out of play. Colwill. And that is out of play. Baturina gets into some space. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he finish? Bellingham. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Perisic.
There they go, hunting again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Shot could be on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. He's got away. And the keeper's given it away. The referee has given a corner. England have their second corner now. Bellingham! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Budimir. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Now it's Budimir, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And it's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Croatia have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Kovacic. Now it's Budimir. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
And it's Juranovic.
Budimir. No, again there's no way through. Ooh, perfectly measured. Chance for a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. And he's got his cross in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Petkovic. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Foden. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's gone for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
It's a promising position. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Budimir! No, not the best of headers. That looks a cracking ball. Colwell could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gets a good foot in there. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Petkovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer. It's a quick one. Bernardo Silva. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. Rafael Leao. No, it's come to nothing. Rafael Leao! Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players...
Pedro Neto! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Pedro Neto. Zielinski. Zalewski. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Danger averted for now. Rafael Leao is flagged offside. Gonzalo Inacio. Ball is over the line. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kivior cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Szymanski. No goals as yet. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's through, now is he in? He can get that clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Turns and goes back. Zalewski.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. passing is crisp and sharp. And they're back on the ball again. Zielinski. Szymanski. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice interception, well timed. Vitinha. He's found a way through. Played in deep. Oh, smash it! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Portugal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
No way through there. He's in space and looking for options. Zalewski bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Poland truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Zalewski. And it's Szymanski. Poland finding their passes. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Pedro Neto. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedro Neto goes for the shot! He's got away with one there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think...
Oh, what has happened here? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. He is through here. Pinches it off him. Kivior defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Zalewski. That's really well manoeuvred.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. And he's missed altogether.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Rafael Leao! It's off target and by quite a way.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bednarek. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Defending was strong and firm.
That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Piontek. And here's Lewandowski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Zalewski.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Poland have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Diogo Costa claims it, safe hands.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away.
And he shoots! Off the post!
Zielinski.
Out to the left it goes.
And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. And that is out of play. Diogo Dalot. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely spread. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There's the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Poland really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Lewandowski. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's managed to get free.
Has been indicated.
He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Poland perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and a... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Takes the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vitinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Threads one in. Bernardo Silva. De Jong takes control of it and he's on the move. He's picked his way through. De Jong, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first? Played out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. Gakpo. A header! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal are already chasing, just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Memphis Depay! That has not gone well. Pedro Neto. Now this could be a chance. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Crosses it in. Vitinha played out towards the right wing. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedro Neto tries to pass it through. And it's Vitinha. Played into space out wide. He's found a way. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Pedro Neto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always...
Terrific header! Just off target.
Pedro Neto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. But, oh, what a mistake! Rafael Leao. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball driven towards the far post. Verbruggen claims it without any fuss. Frimpong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Spread out to the left. Diogo Dalot does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Gravenberg. And it's Reinders. Shot at goal! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Depay. And it's Memphis Depay! He's done very well to get to that.
Memphis Depay actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. There's a sharp little ball here. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes goes for a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Frimpong.
Timber.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That's been cut out. Well played. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, played right into his path.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedro Neto made a good run there. Great vision. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. The Netherlands carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Frimpong. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gakpo receives it in a wide position. Bernardo Silva.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that's definitely not his best. Gakpo. Short changes him with that pass. Timber. Oh, good spread. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for the run. And they win it back again. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Nicely spread. Mendes calmly anticipates. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found a way through. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bernardo Silva.
You can never be short of runners into space. As long
And the finish! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! Can he spark a counter here?
Not the most accurate pass.
And here's Depay. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Gravenberch.
It's Memphis Depay!
Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left.
He is through here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking to play him in. Good running, strong, and Memphis Depay! He should have put that one away.
Memphis Depay really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Pass somewhat off target.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Memphis Depay has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Mendes. Timber gets across to intercept that. And this is Bernardo Silva.
Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
Goes for the shot! Look at the... Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Chooses to go back.
Now it's De Jong.
Shoots! That's caused a worry or two.
Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. The hostilities have already resumed. The Netherlands pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Knocks it into space.
That is good alertness. Reinders. Gravenberch. That's a good ball out wide. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Gakpo. De Jong. Distributed tidily. And it's Dallo.
Oh, great feat, that.
That has not gone well. Gakpo. Reinders. Now it's Memphis Depay.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
The Netherlands go into the lead. Nuno Mendes
Has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Ake. Well, that looks a decent ball.
He has found a way through. Half-time, extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick...
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Looking for options for movement. That pass isn't the best.
Gravenberg has it in a wide position. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gravenberg, Frimpong, now it's Memphis Depay. Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And it's Frimpong. Aimed beyond the defence.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
The Netherlands really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to play it through. Flings in a... Oh, what a... Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Williams!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Paredes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He shifted it to the flank. Foot in. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi gets into some space. And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. De Paul. De Paul was steaming forward. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked up.
Danny Olmo! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. And
Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
He's through, now is he in?
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spain have a free kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they've got a throw.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
There's the delivery. That's and the volley. Just a whisker away. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tagliafico. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Backward it goes. And again! Spain are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Some resolute defending there. Yamal, and the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
A case now of complete control. Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, nicely intercepted. Romero, McAllister. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi has it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Williams. He's picked his way. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Nico Williams probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now, can they get him away? Montiel. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Gonzalez. That's a good ball out wide. Alvarez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on 1-2.
Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And it's McAllister. He's tried one! And that's past the post.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Here we go again. Argentina didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Lenormand promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Williams. Now it's Williams. Dani Olmo. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the chance! Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Has another go! Gonzalez is flagged offside. Looking to play him in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Messi. He is through here. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got away. Argentina have it back and can go again. And it's McAllister. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get free. Picked out, chance for a shot! Whatever the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Nico Williams gets into a good position. Oh, that's neat.
Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely aimed pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Paredes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Romero does well to get it back. McAllister, well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Alvarez. Montiel cuts it out. So what can they make of this? Played out to the right. Here's he's going for goal. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has been cut short. He's looking wide. 75 minutes played. Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Incoming delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. For Messi. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Has crossed into the middle. Lisandro Martinez can get it clear. Paredes getting this one clear. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Alvarez picks it up out wide. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Gonzalez. Oh, red, nice interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Romero gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's can he finish? Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that should get the job done. Alvarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Mbappe. They've got to be quick to recover this. Traumeri. Camavinga. He's in a great position here. Oh, that was vital. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the right. Now it's Williams. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Morata. It's Morata! Spectacular from Morata!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Camavinga. In with the challenge. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Camavinga lofted in, well read, and the danger is averted. And reclaimed it in a trice. That has ended up in no... He's gone for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. France are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Dani Olmo. Cross into... He rises! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute...
Shot a goal! No mistake!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. Elise. Grimaldo does well to get it back. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Looking for the run, and the through ball, and he shoots! That's a good ball out wide. Spain are looking to break at pace. Upamecano. And that is out of play. And it's Hernandez. Can he latch on to this? And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This has become one superb game of football.
And
climbs up big! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Rabiot coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And a chance! Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. Spain with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.